totally baseless.
Hey, it's Totally Baseless. My name's John, and with us is a guy who's so woke he canceled himself. Dave, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
I deserve
it. Yeah, and the guy who sent $10 in to help with the Fox settlement this past week. Good job. Welcome, Dan.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah. I hope to do what? I have no idea. Yeah. All right. You ready for a tough trivia question this week?
Bring the noise.
All right. You know, motorbikes, scooters, motorcycles are big in Southeast Asia. Which country has the highest percent of ownership of motorbikes? The households with the highest percent. Is it A, India, B, Vietnam, or C, Thailand?
Thailand.
Like per capita, not per capita, but I guess per household.
Vietnam.
Like the most motorbikes. Dave, you go Thailand?
Well, I was going to go Thailand, but now maybe India, just because they have more people.
No. It's per household, so it's.
Oh, okay, yeah, Thailand.
Yeah. Okay.
Who has more houses?
What makes you say? What makes you say Thailand? Yeah.
Because somewhere I heard it's either going to be, in my head, it's either going to be Vietnam or Thailand. And I do remember a lot of useless knowledge.
It's you're the master. Dan, what do you say?
Vietnam, just because I was trying to not be offensive with anything.
Okay. All right, Mr. Fox News sympathizer. No, it's Thailand. You're right, Dave.
Huh.
Boom.
87% of the households in Thailand own some kind of two-wheeled motor vehicle. And actually, it's pretty much a tie. I mean, Vietnam's 86%, so they're right there.
Yeah, what's the name of the cabs they use in Thailand? The little
Tuk-tuks.
Yeah,
Tuk-tuk.
there's where I heard that stat where I got where they talked about the tuk-tuks.
From your tuk-tuk driver?
Yeah, when I went to Thailand. That time I was in Thailand.
87% of us have one of these.
You're the fact you might need later on in life.
Oh, thank you. I'll just put that in my back pocket for later.
You're going to use this someday.
Only 47%. So just less than half. All right, let's get through the news. The very, very important, the other important information you need to know. Cannabis license plates are going up for auction in Colorado. Colorado's going to apparently raise $10 billion from the people who want to have 420 life as their license plate, which is, there's something about like, okay, well, you have your, entertainment, and then there's something about really want to publicize that this is a big part of your life. But some of the other license plates are vanity license plates that are up for auction are Chronic, 420, Grow Hemp, Hash, Love to Puff,
Oh, gee.
Bliff, and I love this one. This is a South Park reference, Towley, which is great. The one I don't know is bubonic. So that's I've never heard people say bubonic.
Well, the bubonic chronic. It's just,
I guess so.
It's just rhyming.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But I think of plague.
Yeah,
also.
you could also be a big fan of the Dark Ages. That one,
Right.
doesn't necessarily mean you're a
They're not all
pothead.
cannabis related, I guess.
Yeah.
If someone should just get a license plate that says Cheetos with an exclamation point.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Funyuns. That's
Yeah, there you go.
Funyuns, man.
This auction could go one of two ways. They could either raise billions of dollars or raise nothing because everybody completely lost interest after a few hours.
Oh man, I forgot to bid in time.
Exactly. Yeah, they're like, what? No. I was interested like when they first announced it. 20 minutes later, completely forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I got so high, I completely forgot what was going on.
Either that or it's totally like a sting operation by Texas or Florida.
Oh, that's a good point.
They're like, wait a minute, why do I have to send my check to the care of Austin, Texas? What's going on there? Just make your check out to the
Washington, D.C.
DEA. No reason. We're the different DEA. We're the good one.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's either a really great idea by Florida to finally go. I mean, by Colorado to finally go. Fuck it. Let's make some money off these jackasses.
Lean into it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why is it that potheads are the only group that like have to brandish that as a lifestyle, right? They got the shirts, they got the.
I'm so proud of myself, man.
Yeah. I'm into pot, right? You know, they wear like their marijuana t-shirt, like if they went to a concert or something, like, you know, of a rock group or something. They have the hat, the t-shirt. Yeah, you don't see people that drink beer that have that their whole life revolves around.
Well,
You know. But yeah, but they don't have the t-shirts, the hats, the you know what I mean?
Have you seen Kid Rock?
have you
Well,
watched
those are- yeah.
NASCAR before?
Yeah, okay, those are called rednecks. Okay, my bad.
This is different.
Yeah, just look at the NASCAR cars.
I stand
Oh,
corrected.
man. Well, the Colorado DMV wants you to know that also on the auction website it says never drive high. THC has proven to slow reaction time substantially, reduce focus, and temporarily weaken problem-solving skills, including bidding on this auction. Consuming THC affects you differently than alcohol, but it impairs driving ability all the same. Keep your high harmless and off the road. Very responsible as you raise money from.
But we got these awesome marijuana related license plates for you.
Yeah. The mascot should be like Otto the bus driver or something.
It's actually on the Colorado DMV website.
Who could have been the guy involved in our next story? There's a school bus driver who slammed on the brakes to, quote, teach kids a lesson. And now 61-year-old Brian Fitzgerald is now facing 30 child abuse charges. The kids were running around. He got sick of it. He told them to get off their lawn, his lawn, where he was going to slam the brakes. So he said he was trying to educate and control the students. And it does sound like something like Otto from The Simpsons would do.
In truth here, kids are assholes, right? I mean, just because this guy couldn't deal with them, you know, it doesn't make the fact that they're just being little buttheads, right? He just couldn't deal with them.
You know, it's the ultimate fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to sit down?
Well, the kids were educated
Right.
about the legal system because now they're suing
Yeah.
bus driver.
You know, these kids are they're lucky these buses weren't like in our day when there were, you know, now they have all
Like
that
all
padding.
metal. in
Yeah,
front of you?
there
Metal
was
bar
a bunch
right in
of-
front of your face.
there would have been a bunch of kids without teeth. That's the
Yeah.
first thing I thought of. I was like, yeah, I remember plenty of times when I had my face leaning on that bar in front of me.
Well, to your point earlier, none of the parents asked their kids, why weren't you sitting down like the bus driver asked you to?
Of course not.
Yeah.
They all get participation trophies, right? They have the right to run around and not listen.
I'm exercising my rights to be a jackass on a moving vehicle.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, this is just more Darwin Awards type shit. It's like, you know what? If little Mijo doesn't want to sit down, you get what you
Obviously, he overreacted, and then
You think
a little
so?
bit.
yeah, I mean,
Where some of the kids were injured. They hit their heads, some of the kids were kind of knocked about, neck hurt and stuff like that. So apparently this was not some ordinary brake check. This was like kids flying across the bus. He really slammed down on this thing.
but you know, there's cameras everywhere, right? So why even do it? Why?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, I think the article also said that this
again,
was like
61-year-old.
yeah, and it was like his first time driving the big bus, right? Yeah, I mean,
It's
he
my
was
first
new.
day. Is he going for that
Basically-
excuse?
Basically, it said he was fresh out of training and he he had mostly driven the short bus, basically, and now he had to deal with real pain in the ass kids and
But like
couldn't deal with
nowhere
it.
in the training did they say, Hey, if you're driving the bus, don't purposely slam the brakes to hurt the kids.
Yeah.
Like, that's not in the manual.
It's their fault for telling him, treat these kids like they're your own.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have looked more of serial child abuser hired as bus driver.
Oh man.
But he had a clean driving record. So,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he's a little cranky.
I like the way the school district said he was only half driving by himself. What
Yeah.
does that mean?
What does that mean? Yeah. Like he kicked out the guy that was like supervising him. Hey,
Maybe-
pull over
or-
real quick.
Or maybe he spent half the day driving by himself. And then this is the half where everything went upside down.
They're like all super well behaved and then the guy, okay, they're all yours, Brian.
Yeah.
And then they start whack.
Yeah. Oh, look, the substitute bus driver.
Yeah.
Tag me in. Right?
Let's haze the new guy.
Exactly.
We do this to all the substitute bus drivers.
We'll teach him.
I think it's just a case of both sides being equally wrong, right?
Yeah. I mean, if the kids don't listen, obviously you're going to get upset. But you brake check it.
Yeah, you can't.
You
Yeah.
brake check the bus.
Yeah.
I was trying to teach them a lesson. Okay. Yell at them. At the most,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Like
at
a
the
normal
most.
human being.
Yeah. Just yell at them. Sit down or I'll turn this bus around or something.
Like it's weird. We live in this weird world of like either complete like no consequences or gross overreaction. Well, there's like complete underreactions and then there's gross overreaction. There's never like, hey, parents, teach your kids to respect authority and respect the bus driver. Bus driver, if a kid's yelling, don't try to fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Half kill him.
Give a little respect. And on his side, don't overreact.
Said Dave, who keeps calling the kids little shits. I think we know which side you're on.
Yeah.
Like, has Homeboy ever seen a movie about kids riding on buses? Is there ever a movie where kids are like behaving well on a bus?
Or does he know that there's something called an iPhone now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Everybody has a camera, man.
Where's that?
Yeah.
Be on your best behavior.
Oh man. Well, speaking of being on your best behavior, Brian Roman, an inmate in Washington State, was able to escape prison by pretending he was the guy that was going to be released that day within the cell. Apparently, the deputy came over to say, "Hey, which one of you is getting out today?" And the other two inmates were asleep. And this guy said, "Hey, me, today, that's my day." So, so this guy, they processed him thinking he was the other cellmate that's supposed to be released, and let him go. And at least as of a few days ago, he has not been recaptured, and he has a whole bunch of new charges against him. So I don't think he's looking to turn himself in.
I love the vetting process, right? Hey,
Yeah.
the prisoners is getting released today.
Yeah. Which one of you criminals who are probably not the most honest of people is the one getting out?
Raise your hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust that you're not lying to me, you who is here in jail for forgery and
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't think this guy. I don't think
You
this
with
guy
the
is a
fake
criminal.
nose. Come here. Come on. Let's let you
I
out.
don't think the guy is a criminal genius. More as the guys in the prison that are working in the prison are just idiots.
They don't
If you
ID you when you
Yeah,
get released
exactly.
from prison.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
like,
weirdest
that's
part
it,
of
you
the whole
take-
thing.
yeah.
I'm like, you know, photo ID or something. Funny,
They
you don't
handed
look
it
like
back
him.
the other guy's ID.
Yeah.
And they didn't even look at it. They said, well, I mean, you're gonna say this anyway, of course, but they said, oh, the two have similar features. But
Well,
of
one
course
of
you're
them
gonna say
six-
that.
One
when
of
you're
them
in
6'4", the
Yeah.
other guy's like
Yeah,
5'10".
yeah.
Hey, they looked alike.
The
It
other
was
guy
dark.
looked like
We
Andre
didn't
the
know.
Giant.
Yeah. One was a 6'4" white man. The other one was a 5'10" Latino. Yeah, they look exactly alike.
Are you the one getting out today? See.
See,
Yes.
that's close enough.
Yeah.
I mean, was this guard friends with the bus driver from the last story? It's like
Right.
they seem like they have the same amount of training and common sense.
I'm just gonna half-ass my job. That's all it is. the guy, right? Hey, which one of you three is getting out? No one answers. He's like, you know what?
Fuck
Let's see how far I can take this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I'm
Like,
good.
that guy was. The guy was probably thinking, "What's the worst that could happen if I say yes?"
Yeah, I'm gonna get caught, right? He's like they're gonna walk me down to the office. They'll figure out it's not me. I'll go back. He's like, they're
As a
gonna,
goof.
yeah. As soon as I start walking out the door, they're gonna pull me back in. He's out the door. He's gone. He's like, hey, who knew?
Yeah, dude is probably like looking over his shoulder the whole time. Any second now.
Yeah. They're gonna
Guys?
catch on. They're gonna catch on. Wow.
Are you sure it's my release date? Yeah. Please leave.
All right. Fine.
Get out of here. Stop bothering us.
He's probably gonna go,
You
technically, I never gave you the other guy's name. I just said sure. Because I thought it was my release date.
Yeah.
You
I didn't
guys
say
screwed
I
up.
was him.
Yeah, I thought it was my release. You guys screwed up by not double checking.
You messed up. You trusted me.
Exactly.
You asked me if I wanted to be released.
Of course. Do I
Say,
want to be in prison? No.
Hey, any one of you guys want to leave prison today?
No one else is answering. Sure,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, sure.
See, they screwed up. They slept in. Early bird catch the worm, right?
That's right. Yep. Yep. But he's now being charged for criminal impersonation, first degree forgery, theft, second degree, escape, second degree. So yeah, okay. It's our fault, but you're gonna pay for
Yeah,
this.
that's the thing. Really? Does he really deserve to get the extra charges?
But Your Honor, they fucked up. Come on.
Yeah. I think the judge would go, you know what? You're going back to prison, but we're gonna drop the other charges.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Yeah,
looking for him, and he was last seen driving a motorbike in Thailand, actually. So
being ridden in tuk-tuk.
yeah, I mean,
He's not one of the 80,000 that, or the 87% that has.
it's like 88% today.
Yeah.
So speaking of being dishonest, we have an elite runner who used a car for 2.5 miles of her race and still didn't win the freaking race. You would think, hey, if you put me in a car for 2.5 miles, I'm going to do pretty good. But she actually came in third place. And after they find out that one of her miles was run in just 1 minute and 40 seconds, they started to get suspicious.
They're like, really? Not even the Kenyans do that fast. Go that fast. Come on.
And you're no Kenyan.
You got to make it look believable.
Yeah. Drive slowly, please. Well, they got
No.
suspicious when she went up to get her third place medal, and she thanked her family and Uber and Lyft.
I'd like to thank Joe, the Uber driver. Without him, I couldn't be right here where I am
I
today.
would not be here. Yeah.
No, she thought, no, there was a miscommunication. See, I didn't know I had to run the entire marathon.
Show me where it says that. Show me where it says you must run the entire way.
It's right here, bylaw number 5 that you signed
Yeah.
on to when you registered for the race.
Okay, fine. My mistake.
Nobody
That's my
reads that
bad.
fine print.
Yeah, come on.
Well, this is a 50-mile race. So actually, if I had a car ride for 2.5 miles, I'd still lose. So
She
I'd need
ran
the car
what?
ride for like 40 of the miles to have a chance.
So she ran like 90-something%, right? That's
Yeah.
pretty much good enough.
And in her defense, though, she did try to make it look good by only coming in third, though, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
She thought, I don't want to like completely cheat, right? I don't want to, like she said, I didn't want to pass the other people in front of me.
yeah.
I'm an honest cheat.
Yeah.
Who's really pissed is the guy that wound up coming in fourth, though. That guy's fucking mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
her
now
sponsor, when she crossed the finish line, all her outfit was sponsored by Pennzoil, ExxonMobil, and Ford. So
yeah, she looked like a NASCAR advertisement. No, I didn't use a car. I ran.
I ran so far away.
And I ran.
I just love how like she's trying to throw like all the other people under the bus. They told me if I quit that I'd regret it. So I
Yeah.
I took a car.
So of course I had to cheat.
I was tired. I just
Yeah.
flew in from Australia. Yeah.
I didn't want to be I didn't want to be a quitter. I don't have a problem being a cheat.
Yeah.
Quitting, fuck that. Cheating?
Yeah, it's only cheating if you get caught. And I
Yeah.
got caught. Okay.
So
When's the next time you're going to be in a race and have a chance to place third? So I went for it.
you're like, I didn't win it. Hello.
Yeah. I mean, if I'd come in first or second, that would be messed up, man.
Yeah, I could understand. But third? Come on.
All right. In our last story, where someone tries to get away with something and doesn't quite get there, a guy driving from Belgium to Germany was stopped for carrying cooked bats with him. Apparently, he hit this guy from Cote d'Ivoire, was hiding these cooked bats under some frozen fish. They stopped him, and a vet came over and ordered the bats and fish to be confiscated. Now, I never heard of anyone eating cooked bats, or even more, smuggling them over borders. So I had no idea this was a thing.
That's what I was going to say. It begs the question: what are the cooked bats for?
Yeah. Like, what kind of fucking smuggler is this guy?
He
Like,
was on
sir,
his
you
way to
could've just-
Transylvania, or
Yeah, it's for a big old vampire barbecue they're having. I'm like, who eats cooked bats? I'm like, aren't those things rabid most of the time?
If we've learned nothing from COVID,
Yeah.
apparently.
yeah. As if we'd learned nothing.
Yes, but these are cooked. So, so
These are raw bats.
Yeah, that would be gross.
All the bacteria is dead.
But then he's transporting it under raw fish. So it's like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah. So now you're cross-contaminating everything,
Yeah.
right? That's like your peanut butter in my chocolate.
Yeah.
Two great
Oh,
tastes.
man.
Yeah. Where was this shipment going to, though, right? Because he's taking fish.
Yeah. He's going
And
from
bats?
Belgium to Germany, and that's straight line to Romania.
That's a hell of a party.
Yeah,
Raw
yeah,
fish
yeah.
and bats and cooked bats.
I
Sushi
know a
and
little
bats.
girl whose birthday is going to be very disappointed.
We're having a bat BQ and sushi party.
Oh.
It's still BBQ.
I love
Yeah.
they were looking into if he had violated conservation laws relating to the bats. Like, we have to check on this.
I don't know. Is he allowed to bring in cooked bats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says as long as they've been marinated, he's okay. Let him through. It's like,
Yeah. He said it's not a big deal because they just taste like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean-
know why this guy thought he would get away with anything. He's done.
Well,
He had
if you-
traffic offenses. He entered the country without paper.
exactly.
He didn't have a driver's license.
Exactly. If
He's
you're gonna do
driving-
something,
He's driving a big van that's saying, rapist
Touch
on
me.
the side of it. It's like
Yeah.
this guy was just like asking for.
yeah.
I mean, the bats were the least offense, really.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, why wouldn't you have papers, have a license if you're gonna bring in something that you know is illegal, right? At least try
have
to.
some kind of
Once
at least
again,
have something that's legal, right? Have your
Yes.
car up to date,
once again, half-assed employees, right? Right?
When it comes
Well-
to smuggling, this guy is no Han Solo. That's all I'm saying.
Either that or going big or go home. Let me see how many violations I can try to get away with.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doubled down, right? He's like, you know
Yeah,
what?
right?
I don't have papers. I don't have a license. Might as well, hey, pack up the van with as much barbecued bat as you can fill.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
hey, Sam.
like
can
a
you
dead
take
rhino
this-
on top.
Yeah. Can you take this cooked bat? Can you take this bat for me over to Germany? Okay, but please make sure it's cooked.
Yeah.
You know
Just
what?
one, right?
Yeah.
I
Just
double
do
dog
it.
dare you. He's all right. I gotta do it.
You double dog dare me.
Yeah.
There's no backing down from that.
It was all a college prank.
And his tongue was stuck to the steering wheel.
He got double dog dared.
Yeah.
With the grand finale.
Yeah, this is not the slick operation that you might think it is. Of you hear about some very sophisticated cooked bat operators, but
Yeah, not this
not
one.
one of them.
Not that he's not from that cook bat cartel, right?
The
He's
CBC
he's a rogue
rogue operator.
yeah, bat
What
smuggler.
crime family is going on with this? What international crime ring is specializing in cooked bats?
I just hope he learns something and does better next time.
He'll probably sneak out of jail.
Yeah.
Get a job as a bus driver.
Yeah. Oh, can you please send me to that jail in Washington, please? Well, I think that's enough cooked bats and crazy prison escapes for this week. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Check you later.
This sucked.